Okay guys, what do you think? Recurve, compound. Okay, you decide. Oh, just above it. Oh man, you're definitely gonna be eaten with that guy. And I would definitely, if this was a zombie, you know, you got him right in the head, so he'd be gone or two. Welcome back, Rule Wielders. So I got a question for you. Which would be better in a survival situation? A compound bow or a recurve bow? So I want to do some trial tests out here. I'm shooting at a pineapple. I also got a little chicken I want to shoot. So it's fresh, don't worry. and we're gonna experiment and talk a little bit about these two, because in a bug out situation, which one would you prefer? Well, let's get into it. Before I get started here, I just want to say these are two fantastic items that you can put in your bug out system or bug in system. So if you have either one of these two, you'd be doing better than 90% of the population out there. So my first comparison, I wanted to compare the weight. You know, this guy here is definitely weighs a lot more than this guy. This guy is like a paperweight, you know. I mean, it's pretty light. I mean, I would probably say, you know, it's probably less than a pound. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Now, this guy here, he's probably, you know, I'd say 1.5 pounds, maybe. I don't know, closer to 2 pounds. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I'd probably say over 2 pounds, maybe. With all the gear. Now granted, you know, I do have the arrows on there, but you can take those off. They might lighten it up a little bit, but you still have to have arrows. Now this guy here, you have to have a quiver, so you know, that's something. But as far as weight goes, I'd say the recurve bow wins. Next, I want to say power. So this, I would say power, no-brainer, goes to the compound. And you'll see here in a second, I'm gonna shoot at that pineapple down there, and you'll see the difference in the power, because this is it's like night and day, because this has all sorts of gears and stuff like that to make it more powerful, make it easier to use, where this guy, you pretty much just have to muscle it. So which one would be better for large game? You know, I would probably pick this guy. Again, you know, I would say the compound bow would be better, because you know, you can do longer range with this. This thing has sights just like you know, a rifle or a gun or something like that, or firearm, that, you know, even a beginner could sight this thing in pretty easy and get on target within, you know, 20 to 40 yards out. Now 50 yards, you know, you know, you could still do it with this guy. You know, may take a little more experience, you know, a little more practice at it, but this is definitely doable at 50 yards, where this guy, you know, you have to be very skilled or very lucky to get something at 50 yards with this thing. I don't know, I'm not like I said, I'm not the big recurve guy, so I don't really, this is actually my daughter's bow, and she allowed me to borrow it, so thank you for that. But I guarantee you, I would have a very hard time hitting anything at 50 yards and you know, causing any damage, because it's just too slow too. But yeah, so next is, what about small game? You know, I would probably say small game, the recurve wins, because the recurve, you know, it is slower, right? But that's a good thing, because I guarantee you, if you shoot this compound bow, I don't know if you see those little rodents running around in my backyard here, but if I tried shooting at those guys with this guy, I would lose my arrows in the dirt, and I would never find it again. Where this guy here, I could actually shoot at one, and I might still be able to see the feathers sticking out of the ground. So so that's actually a good benefit, so that way you're not wasting arrows, because in a survival situation, you know, you're not going to be able to get any more arrows, you know. So if you have a dozen arrows, that's probably going to be it, you know, because you know, I don't know about you, but you know, the days of making your arrows out of wood sticks, you know, are probably long gone. I don't know, that art is long gone. I don't know anybody doing that. So a lot of these arrows are made out of carbon fiber nowadays, or some sort of you know, hard material that is more rugged. So and it's all about weight and balance, and because you want a nice straight arrow to shoot straight. Next would be accuracy. Which one think would be more accurate? This guy here that has no sight whatsoever, it's pretty much all by feel, or this guy here that has sights. I would probably say this guy is definitely gonna be more accurate, especially from long distances. So this guy, hands down, more accurate. So winner for the compound bow. So which one would be better for ruggedness? So I would probably say this guy. Now this guy here, he is excellent for, you're looking at a very simple item here. There's not much to it. You got just the two ends and the handle and the string. So very basic. You could probably even if you should have the string off of this thing most of the time if you're not using it. So if that's the case, then you could probably even run over this with a truck and it'd probably still be able to do the job. Probably not as well, but wouldn't recommend it. But this guy here, if you even step on it or look at it funny, your sights are going to be all messed up, and the gears. If this thing gets damaged out in the woods, there's no way you can fix this thing. Another thing to think about is the string. So if this string tears or breaks, let's say you actually nick it with your knife or something like that, that's a goner. You have to take it to a shop and get it restrung. Where this guy here, you could actually take some paracord and string this up, and that'd be a good temporary fix. So this would be definitely better for that. So which one would be best for all around ages? Like your kids, your wife, yourself. Which one would you trust with your family to shoot on a regular basis? I would probably, just because I have young kids, I'd probably go with the recurve bow, only because you're not going to be able to, anybody can shoot this thing, and have fun with it. And where this guy is a deadly weapon, you could really do some harm if somebody wasn't paying attention and shooting this thing wrong. But now if your kids are older and more mature, this guy, would definitely be an option. But, just for all around, for the wife and simplistic needs, this guy would be best, I believe. Now next would be strength, right? That's your muscles, right? Which one needs more strength to use? So I would probably say, this guy needs more strength, so I'd say this guy's the winner, because now granted, if you pull on this, it's, I'm pulling really hard, right? But watch this. When I pull really hard, all of a sudden it gets really easy. And watch, I can hold that all day long. So that is definitely a good option. Where this guy here, it starts off easy and then it gets real hard, right? So if I'm aiming at something, it's gonna be, if let's say the target's moving around and I'm my arm's gonna get tired really fast. Where the compound bow, you're not gonna get as tired. Another thing to think about, is usually with compound bows, I usually use a trigger for it too. That usually attaches to this point here, and that usually helps too as well, pulling back the string. So that even makes it even easier for that. So next would be size and shape. Which one has the better shape? Now some people could say, the compound bow is smaller than the recurve because the recurve is longer. But the beauty about the recurve is that this thing comes apart, right? Just two little screws right there, and the ends come off, the string comes off, and you can put this thing in a bug out bag. It'd be very simple to carry, and it's also lightweight. Where this guy, it's a lot heavier, and you can't take it apart. It's basically fixed, so you could probably strap it to the outside of your backpack, or maybe hold on to it, or maybe if you have some sort of case to hold it in. But I guarantee you, if you're trucking through the woods, fighting for your life, you wouldn't want to be messing around with this thing too much. So I definitely recommend this guy. You could wrap it around yourself, hold it around like that, be like Legolas or whatever from Lord of the Rings. And yeah, so it's definitely something to think about. Okay, real worlders, I'm done talking. So let's shoot some pineapple because I'm getting hungry. Okay, here we go. I'm about 20 yards out, in case you're wondering. Okay, I see it dripping over there, so I think we got it. I think that pineapple's dead. So now let's try it with the recurve. Now, just full disclosure, I'm not very familiar with this guy, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I've probably only shot this thing probably twice before I did this video, so we'll see how the third shot does. See if I can get that pineapple. Oh, just above it. Wow, that's actually not too bad for my third shot. So I'm okay with that. But as you can see, fairly accurate, you know what I mean? I just had both eyes open. I just kind of shot it kind of like I do a rubber band, and yeah, I just kind of go by feel with that guy. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but that's the way I do it. Okay, okay, I'm hungry for some chicken, so let's get some chicken. Okay guys, I'm back. I see some free-range chicken sitting down there. So we'll see if we can get some dinner tonight, because my family's getting hungry and I need to survive. So let's do this. Okay guys, see that free-range chicken down there? See if I can get him for dinner. Here we go. I think that's a bullseye. Okay guys, I think we're eating chicken tonight. Woohoo! Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get him with the Recurve. Like I said, this is my fourth shot. Oh man, that sucks. Hit the wood, get a little low. Here are all my shots here. So this is my first shot with the compound bow. I got this right, dead on the money. My second shot with the recurve was a little high and to the left. And you know, that definitely wasn't a kill shot, but like I said, this is my third shot with that recurve that I borrowed from my daughter. So that's pretty good, I think. I think with a little practice, I could probably get a lot better, and I'll try to maybe see if I can get some of these rodents running around in my yard. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. And then over here, this is my third shot with the or the first shot at the chicken with the compound. I got it right in the heart. Okay, dead on, dead on. So as far as accuracy between compound and recurve, there's really no comparison. You're definitely gonna be eaten with that guy. And I would definitely, if this was a zombie, you know, you got him right in the head, so he'd be gone or two. Now, this is my third shot. I was aiming a little lower just to see what would happen, because my last shot was a little high, so I decided to aim a little lower, and I was pulling on the string a little harder as well, so so that stuck in the wood there. Okay guys, what do you think? Recurve, compound? Okay, you decide. I'm gonna say the recurve won today, only because of the versatility and for a bug out situation. But if you're bugging in and you don't have too much experience with this, I would highly recommend the compound. So this is probably what I'm gonna be sticking with for now, but I wouldn't mind getting one of these just to get some practice, because this is so much lighter, it's so much more versatile. So let's get into it. So what do you guys think? So we're gonna eat some chicken and have some pineapple with it. Let's dig in. Okay, let's try some pineapple first here. Pineapple looks a little green, but I'm okay with it. Okay, a little slice of heaven there. Not bad. Okay, let's get a leg off here. Okay, well, cheers, guys. And make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. And if you like this video, make sure to share it out with your friends and family. Okay, peace out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.